Hi, everybody. I wanted to take the time out to address the horrific assassination of a well-spoken and well-beloved Christian, Charlie Kirk, and also to clarify some comments that I made on my previous Orthodoxy questions and answers. Now, I've got some notes in front of me because I want to make sure, again, that I'm clear and I read according to what it is that I want to properly say about this. So, first off, Presbyter and I wish to extend our prayers for God's infinite mercy upon his newly departed servant, Charlie Kirk, and strength and courage to his wife and to his children. So, what we find here with Charlie's death is that this has become emblematic of the dehumanization and normalization of our fellow men and women, stripping them of their humanity, which is represented as the image and likeness of God, our Creator. And this is especially evident in social media, where we see people joyfully celebrating Charlie's death. Now, once we strip people of this inalienable right, as our Constitution of America tells us, then it becomes easy to view people as objects who can be killed merely for opposing another person's idea. We saw this at 9/11. We see this in the school shootings such as Columbine, subway attacks, and now here with the death of Charlie Kirk. Everything that I have seen over the years with Charlie Kirk showed him to be someone who engages with others in a respectful manner. And even though he disagreed with some things, he always sought to see the humanity in each individual. Then the same thing that we try to do here in Orthodoxy. But certain radical elements on the left have used racial and political slurs such as Nazi or fascist to dehumanize these people, and oftentimes we as Christians are the targets of this rhetoric and the accompanying violence that's associated with it, merely because our faith does not agree with everything that society says is right or true. And I would also be remiss if I didn't point out that the media and certain academic institutions indirectly or directly fuel the flames of divisiveness and encourage this violent and lethal behavior. As Christians, Christ commands us to respond always in love, but this doesn't mean passive acceptance. Like Charlie Kirk, we need to have the courage to speak out against not only violence, but also to have the courage to speak what is the truth. Not our truth, but God's truth. So again, thank you everybody for listening to this. Again, our prayers for Charlie Kirk and his family, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.